Do Not Open, the debut game from Spanish developer Nox Noctis, is a horror game that will deliver the scares, but I'm hoping it will deliver a bloody good story too. The game begins with a short, introductory cutscene that sets up the premise with Mike, the playable character, seemingly losing his grip on life. Mike, a family man, a husband, a father, he has lost it all when the game finally handed me control in a dark and disgusting basement room. Mike comes to, and the first thing I noted was the busted noose laying on the floor. Do Not Open is not shying away from the heavy topics then. The walls were adorned with odd paintings, the sofa bed lay unmade and suspiciously stained. The toilet and sink, well, the less said the better, but it's clear that Mike has not been living the life of luxury down in the dumpy, dingy basement, and it's time to get out. My first task was to leave via the locked door, which required a number combination. I searched the basement from top to bottom looking for clues to escape the subterranean squalor. I thought I'd found the solution when I noticed that the paintings hanging from the walls had numbers scrawled on them. But in what order did they go? I tried, in vain, to force my way through the door by trying random combinations of the numbers I'd found on the paintings. That did not work. Eventually, I went back over the room and took a second look at the notes, supposedly left by Mike's daughter, Julia. This is where I let out a long, loud, well, shoot, as I noticed that the notes described the different pictures on the walls. Furthermore, each note had a small number scrawled in the top corner, though you'd only see this number if you rotated the note as you held it. I missed this the first time around and spent half an hour hoping that the game would throw a solution at me. And because this is a pre-release preview, I couldn't even go on Google to search out a handy guide. Not that Google will help once the game is out anyway. Let me explain. After rebooting the game a couple of times to see if I was the unfortunate victim of a pre-release bug, I noticed that things changed ever so slightly in my dirty basement dwelling. The pictures on the walls changed. The notes were slightly different. The collectible newspapers were in slightly different places. You could play this room 100 times and never get the same solution, and that's part of the game's allure. After escaping the basement and making it up to the house, things got creepy. Very, very creepy. Each room you enter is an escape room of sorts. You'll have to find the clues and figure out the puzzle, or in some cases, run for your life or hide from the killer beings roaming the rooms. Failing to do so in time means restarting, but unlike other games where you can take your previous knowledge and get a little further ahead, Do Not Open demands that you pay attention the first time around every single time. Sure, you can get the basics and figure out what needs to be done, but compiling the clues and solving the puzzle is never the same due to the ever-changing layouts of the rooms and their objects. Just to put it in perspective, there are over 2 million variants. Throw in some unnerving sentient dolls and some blink and you miss it jump scares, and you've got an escape room game with a difference. And that is the end of this preview. Thank you very much, as always, for watching, and if you found this video useful, do us a favour, go on down below, hit the like and subscribe buttons, and don't forget to give the bell icon a nudge so that you're notified whenever we've got new stuff for you to watch. I've been Chris, you've been gorgeous, and I'll see you on the next one. Until then, cheers my dears.